Check it out, check it out. Things did work out. I was able to drill holes in that wooden mounting plate, mount the gimbal on it exactly like I had hoped. There it is, mounted up. Not permanently. I've just got it in there with the screw. I'm not sure if you glue that plywood into that area. I'll have to look back at their directions, or if just the screw that holds it to the battery plate is all that's needed. Not real sure about that yet. So let's back up a little bit here. Set the plane down. There we go. And we'll power it up. And let's see, I'll need to raise this up a bit. Let me see if the nose raises up. It stays pointed forward. Let me rock the plane right and left. How about that? And let me give you a side view of it. It does have the ability to look behind. I love it when a plan comes together. There's just one slight problem. I've looked through it using the HDMI connector in the back, connected to a monitor. But so far I haven't got it hooked to the transmitter and doing anything, nor have I got any movement out of it where you could pan it right and left, up or down yet. It's a pretty complex system. So right now I'm backing off. Just leave the gimbal attached to the fuselage over there for short. This is the camera that comes with this kit. This kit is separate from the gimbal. This is a little Ethernet camera. I did order today a 2-camera junction box, whatever it's called. We'll see when it gets here. So I probably will be using the gimbal on the front and using this camera pointed towards the rear, or no, I started to say out on a wing, but no, we'll just say pointed towards the rear on top at this time, and won't say anything different from that. So right now, because I haven't really gotten everything working, I am going to work with this system, which is separate from the gimbal again, which is the Ethernet camera hooked into the air unit, which there's a cable right back there that hooks this air unit into the gimbal, and I have connected them together. It's a nice length for getting all this in the airplane, so that's all still working good. And this is the ground unit. Right now I've got a Ethernet attachment to it. I do have on order a HDMI or Ethernet to HDMI adapter from the same company. So right now I'm going to back off and start making this work. Whereas if this was in the airplane with just this camera, could I do what I wanted with it, with this ground station? When I get that running, which there's not many videos out on the internet by the manufacturer or anybody else for that matter helping me do this, and the manual is complicated, giving me headaches. Once I get this running to my satisfaction, then I'll substitute the gimbal for this Ethernet camera here and see if I can continue. From there, I will try to step up to making the camera tilt up and down, pan right and left, zoom in and out, and all those functions. From what I've been reading and the luck I've been having so far, it's going to be a project. Probably going to take longer than this than it took to build the airplane up to the point where it's built right now. Oh, and I made a mistake in my last video when I said that the gimbal wouldn't be able to point straight down. The pitch is minus 135. It only has to go down 90 degrees before it's pointing straight down. So it should go actually 45 past straight down, 45 degrees back, which is wonderful, but only 45 degrees up. And I hope this applies to it being in a oriented down position. We'll see. We'll see. So far, I still like it. It's just really a bear to get through this manual, and like I say, I keep searching all over the internet, and there's just no great videos, step by steps at all, which is what I find for a lot of the stuff I do, and why I try to make my videos as flawed as they are. Maybe even with mine not being great, they're at least a little better than what you cannot find on the internet about things. Okay guys, that's just a little update on what's going on. Thank you.